window known as City Beautiful, where last week our general manager, Ava, provided us with an answer to our championship riddle.
Last week, Obafemi vacated the NXT championship. I see it as the perfect opportunity.
Ricky Saints is the then, now, and forever, and I'll let you do the honors and hand the title over to me.
No. February 3rd, there is going to be a 6-man ladder match. And whoever climbs that ladder and pulls this championship down will become the new NXT champion. And qualifying matches for that will begin next week.
Oh, baby. Oh, here we go. Fight, y'all.
But take a look at this man. Holy crap. Keanu Carver. And the field is being decimated. Carver has taken out everyone. And who will be the man that steps up?
Ricky Saints did not need to qualify for the match. I'm in the ladder match. I'm going to be front row and center for some of these qualifying matches next week. One of them being Joshua Briggs versus Shiloh Hill.
In 2026, NXT is all about fresh new talent. Look no further than Shiloh Hill. Tonight, Josh Briggs finds out why no one sleeps on Shiloh Hill. This is not the year of new talent. This is the year that Josh Briggs becomes the NXT champion. And tonight, I prove it when I qualify.
The other being Shawn Legacy versus Eli Knight.
Tonight is the biggest opportunity of my life. Shawn Legacy, we share the same opportunity, but tonight I put the name Eli Knight on the NXT map. Tonight, there is no chance I won't take, no move I won't make, no risk too dangerous, all for an opportunity to compete for the NXT championship.
I cannot wait to see who steps up.
That was a shot from Tony D'Angelo. And now, what in the world? D'Angelo is attacking the security. Doesn't matter who you are. There is no loyalty from Tony D'Angelo.
Just so everybody knows, I don't watch NXT much. Like, I know
Well,
who
everything
most of
that's
the people
happened
are,
over the past
but
couple weeks is clear
I don't
that
really
Tony
watch
D'Angelo
NXT
is
that
not the
much,
person
so
that I
it's
remember
gonna
him being.
take
I mean,
a
he doesn't
few
have
weeks,
his
a month or
friends,
so
his
for me to reach
family
out and
anymore,
get
and he's
some
acting
storylines
alone.
and reach that
And I'm
out.
sure he's going to show up again
Dead
tonight.
reactions right
So with
now
that
is
said, I put in a
kind
bunch of extra
perspective,
precautions, but
somebody
I really
doesn't
need you guys to be on high alert,
so
and
I'm having
please
to
communicate
also
if you see anything, okay?
but
Yes,
those are pretty much
NXT Universe fired up on their feet as we all have our eyes on the NXT title. But we start tonight with a different championship being defended. I should point out that yes, Ethan Page is a double champion. Tonight, we will find out who will qualify for the NXT Championship ladder match in 2 weeks. And in our main event, we will find out who will be the new #1 contenders for the TNA Knockouts tag team titles in a triple threat match. But we have Ethan Page, a man who thinks higher of himself than anyone I ever known.
Can I say it?
Not gonna
They
stop.
they call it the Can Man. They call him Can Man because anybody, Victor, can get it. Oh, yes, man.
You've been waiting very patiently for weeks to say that, haven't you? Well, he is set to face the unknown here tonight. the French luchador has arrived to NXT. And on his first night, he has an opportunity to become a champion. And Booker, as we've said since New Year's Eve, this is the year of opportunity in NXT.
You know it is, man. I mean, with Trick Williams, Javon Evans, over 50, 3 spots just open, man. 3 spots need to be filled, and the question is, who's going to fill those 3 big spots that just open, man? Opportunity knocks. Oh, yes.
Well, let's get set for a championship match as we go up to our ring announcer, Mike Rowe.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Introducing the challenger from Paris, France, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilio LaFleur. And his opponent, he is one half of the AAA Mixed Tag and the NXT North American Champion, All Ego, Ethan Page.
What a way to kick off our night. It is all about the NXT North American Championship. Will we see a new champion crowned? Can Ethan Page continue his reign? But before we really get into this matchup, Book, I gotta ask you, what do you think Ava should do about Tony D'Angelo after reliving what happened just last week?
I mean, somebody need to do something about it. I mean, get more security around here so they can secure this place a whole lot better. That was the start, okay?
That's a fair point, is starting things off in this matchup. Ethan Page showing you the size advantage. And well,
good tap on the head there by Ethan Page.
I mean, is that wise? Is that just going to fire up the opposition?
Of course it's wise. Man, got to get to this kid's head. I mean, we may not know a whole lot about this kid, but I'm sure Ethan Page has done his homework.
Ilio LaFleur started training at 16 years old, trained all over the world, even competed in AAA this past November, but Ethan Page having an answer right away. But look at this. Counter, and well, there's a little, what did you say, a little tap on the head? What do you got to say now, Book?
Just going to kick off the champ. That's what's going to happen. I'm just saying.
Isn't that a good thing?
Just saying.
Page seemed to be a little fired up, and Page charging right back in. LaFleur now coming right back. And I don't know if he wants to have the pace quicken. Does Ethan?
Oh!
This man flying through, coming right back in. Nice kick. It almost got Ethan off his feet. Ethan might be a little dazed and confused.
Unorthodox offense to this kid, LaFleur. Oh, what? Whoa.
French luchador answering on his feet, and look at this. It's not taking him much time to get the NXT Universe to get squarely behind the challenger. What's he thinking now? Page gets turned inside out.
Ethan Page needs to slow it down just a little bit. Maybe call a timeout.
No timeouts. Book, you know that better than anyone. As this matchup continuing, knowing he has to get the champion back into the ring to crown himself champion. Look, you were not lying when you said it's the year of opportunity. Talking about Lash legend Jordan Grace along with Obafemi and Trick Williams.
Yes, right now we're looking at another guy who's looking to make some opportunities right here in 2026, and that's Ethan Page. That's to continue to be a hell of a champion, perhaps the greatest North American champion of all time.
We'll get to that here in just a moment, but Ilio LaFleur also looking for the opportunity tonight to call himself champion. Ethan Page in control, and bam! Devastating backbreaker. That certainly is one way to ground a high
blow. That is, that's by any means necessary. I love this kid.
Who's walking out champion? Wherever you're watching around the world, the North American title being defended right now. Ethan Page certainly turned this matchup around with that backbreaker right across that steel at the top rope, part of the turnbuckle, and again focusing now on that lower back. And this is the strategy. This really, Book, in some ways, what separates Ethan Page from the field.
This goes back to my point I just said a few moments ago. I mean, Ethan Page needs to just slow this thing down just a little bit. Get this Elio left there. Really keep him real close to the body. And that's what Ethan Page is doing right there. Beautiful work. Beautiful.
You chewing taffy right now?
Elio Live.
Into the cover goes Page, hook of the leg.
That's French.
You know the other French?
That's French. That's oui.
Nathan Page has him in a
headlock right now being applied.
Body
Wherever you're watching around the world, if you know what Book just said, please put it to us on social media so I can translate.
Hello, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing just fine, thank you. But Elio LaFleur not doing very good right now. Page continuing to control the body. LaFleur trying to fire back. I just look up from the monitor. I don't know if you can see this, Book. The lower back of the challenger is turning red, and it's almost starting to welt and bruise, going back to that backbreaker off the top turnbuckle.
Ethan Page came in with the game plan, man. That game plan is to win, to walk out, steal North American champion by any means necessary. This kid right here, this kid LaFleur, right now, he's a victim of Ethan Page, and Ethan Page is doing a hell of a job.
Well, we're starting our night with a championship. We will end our night by finding out who is the contenders to the TNA Knockouts Tag Team titles, as Page right now weathered that early storm and seems to be
just took LaFleur on the ride right there with that suplex, that giant suplex there by Ethan Page, and now he's just going to stretch and go into that Boston crab. Oh yes, man.
Remember the injured back, Booker, going back to what we talked about, which changed the complexion of this matchup. And I mean, what is it? A Boston
crab.
It is cinched in deep. LaFleur trying to get to the bottom rope and able to get there to break the hold.
Tells me this kid's desperate right there, going to catch that bottom rope like that. Seems like he should be a fighter. He should be a fighter. Seems like he would have fought his way out of that.
Our championship match continues on NXT. It has been all Ethan Page in this North American Championship match. And Book, where does Page rank among the greatest North American champions?
Ethan Page has come in just his first year and a half, 2 years. This kid has set records over 230 days.
Oh, what a power slam!
Just landed a huge shot. Lear kicks out the door. Ethan Page definitely has put himself in the conversation of being perhaps one of the best, if not the best, North American champion of all time. The kid's got an attitude about himself, a moxie about himself. I love it. I love that about this man.
Page seems to be peeved in this moment right now, just screaming at the challenger in this matchup. And we've talked about it a few times. Our main event still to come. Are we looking at the next #1 contenders to the TNA Knockouts titles? Fatal Influence, part of the 3 teams in our triple threat main event. But here is Ethan Page, maybe looking for ego's edge. Talk about North American champions. Johnny Gargano, the only to hold it 3 times. Oba Femi held it for 270 days. And it was a banner 2025 for Page, who's the longest reigning current champion in WWE, but that could all come to a crashing end here against Elio LaFleur. And LaFleur, with a flurry of offense, he's got to get something going. Springboard, crossbody, taking the champion down. Page getting back to his feet. LaFleur coming back in, kick almost like an Enziguri-esque, taking the champion down to a knee. LaFleur back up, looking for a suplex with a twist. Center of the ring, this could be it. Championship on the line, into the cover of the challenger.
LaFleur's on the move. I mean, he's got some innovative offense, man. This kid is unbelievable.
Certainly do, and Elio LaFleur taking another look back. Bam! Devastating stop. But as we come back to the live action right now, LaFleur to the top rope, looking to fly. He said he's going to slice through the sky, has to roll through. Page!
Oh, yeah! That's old school right there, dog.
Inside out, it's not enough. What a match. What a debut for Elio LaFleur here on NXT. Take a look how close this was, Book. Ooh, just able to get that shoulder up. And Page now, with every passing moment, seems to be getting more angry, more frustrated that he cannot put away this debuting superstar here on NXT.
He is resilient. I got to give him that. I mean, this Frenchman has a lot of heart. Ethan Page is trying to take it out of him right now. What did he say?
I don't know necessarily what he said, but whatever he did say, it doesn't matter. Because he's trying to change the game here tonight. Big slap across the face. Could you imagine a new champion winning a championship in his first match here on NXT?
Incredible. If this kid could do it.
LaFleur.
That's Ethan Page right there. Like I say, anybody can get it. Anybody.
LaFleur just got kicked out of the sky. And to follow it up, wait a minute, counter! Massive DDT.
Smart though by Ethan Page right there, creating a little space.
Yeah, well, that space is quickly going to be squashed and shortening the distance with that moonsault. LaFleur now, again, knows he's got to get the champion back in the ring. He can only win the title inside the squared circle. Trying to fly one more time. Springboard knee right to the temple. Page could be out.
Come on, Page.
Look, there was not a lot on that kick out. And LaFleur realizing it. Champion's in danger. Champion is down. LaFleur!
You gotta be kidding me. You got to be. Did you see that?
Coast to coast. Will it be enough? I again gotta respect Ethan Page.
He's a champion, Vic.
He certainly is, but how much more can he take in this matchup? Looking for the exclamation point, the knees! Page with the knees, quickly into the cover. It's still some fight in the challenge.
But has the damage been done, Victor? Those knees right there to the solar plexus. Followed up by this one big shot. Oh, what the hell? What the hell?
LaFleur counter the Ego's edge. Charges in. Page is rocked. Page right now might not know where he's at. Somehow still standing, probably thanks to the turnbuckle. LaFleur going in. Oh, no. Oh, power bomb from Page.
Got it wrapped up.
The tights. Here is your winner, and still the NXT North American Champion, All Ego, Ethan Page. Of course, Ethan Page has to cut a corner to survive. I mean, Elio LaFleur, literally knocked out of the sky. But LaFleur would continue his offensive onslaught, going coast to coast, continuing to take high risks to pull this matchup out. But here, this 450 counter, knees were up. Ethan Page into the cover. Still, though, it wasn't enough to keep the challenger down. But then after maybe a misstep, it was a little bit of extra from Ethan Page with a handful of the trunks. Cheating, Booker. Cheating. He had to cheat to win. Well, Ricky Saints.
Look at us! Look at us, we're the glue, holding this place together. Oh, my heart.
Yeah, I think the last time we crossed paths, I knocked some sense into you.
All right, hold on. You need me more than I needed you, but look, I'm about to jump on headset, watch the action, see who's qualifying. You go back there, kick your feet up, and relax, champ. Go get him, baby.
I guess Ricky Saints is joining us on commentary for our first championship qualifier next.
Rep your squad like it's only one squad. Rep your squad like it's only one squad.
We go, get go, ain't no cheat code. We go, your squad like it's only one squad. Rip your squad like it's only one squad. Rip your squad like it's only one squad. Rip your squad like it's only one squad.
Squad like it's only one squad.
And since it's on a commercial break, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get me something to drink.
Havoc certainly arrived here to NXT. It was a man who was signed from Evolve, none other than Keanu Carver, who came in and started to carve up the field, including Brooks Jensen going through our announce desk right here at our feet, and it wouldn't stop there for Keanu, who was destroying everybody in his path. But at this moment, I want to welcome you to the announce desk and welcome in none other than Ricky Saints. Ricky, it's always good to have you joining us here ringside. But Booker, I actually want to talk about Keanu Carver for a moment, because it was just a few years ago he was in the breakout tournament, but due to disciplinary reasons, he didn't arrive to NXT. Okay, well, let's go back to actually something that happened between Booker and Carver on LFG.
Why get him out of here? I'm not. You know what? This is the last time I'm talking to you. Why? This is the last time I'm going to say anything to you. That don't matter. Y'all about to get I'm backing up. I want you to get the out of here. Nobody here got a better person. You ain't going to make it. You won't make it in this. Nobody here got a better person.
Feel really good. The coaches of LFG been amazing. Booker T always bring that passion, that energy every time.
And I already told you I ain't doing no sit down, bro. And LFG talking about doing sit down. I ain't doing no damn sit down.
You want to run that back?
Let's cut. Let's cut cameras.
I don't know if you want to comment on Keanu Carver. Okay. Well, let's get to the first qualifying match of the night here on NXT.
I'm back here. I'm sorry about that. Alright, thank you for everything.
The following contest is the NXT Championship Ladder Match Qualifier! Introducing first, weighing in at 252 pounds, here's the winner of LFG Season 2, Shiloh Hill!
Well, who will be the second man to qualify for the NXT Championship ladder match? Will it be Shiloh Hill or his opponent, Josh Briggs? Say second to qualify, because the first man who didn't need to qualify, he was put into the match, is Ricky Saints.
Well, you ain't got to say it like that. I was deserving. I was owed it. I was owed the match. Come on, be real.
And his opponent from Nothing, Arizona, weighing in at 290 pounds, Josh Briggs!
Well, which one of these men will be in the ladder match we just talked about when NXT comes to a city near you? Knoxville, Nashville, Birmingham. You can see it. Tickets are on sale now. Ticketmaster.com. And Ricky, what was it like to be in the ring with someone like Josh Briggs, like you did over this past summer?
Yeah, I'm fighting for my life when I'm in there with Josh. I tell you that. And I don't think Shiloh's going to have it any easier than I did. That's for sure.
Quite the statement from Ricky Saints, and you know, he talks about the toughness of Josh Briggs. I'm going to assume that Ricky is 100% on with that one. And Booker, how though is LFG shaping the future of WWE with Shiloh Hill in this match?
I mean, I always say television time is worth its weight in gold. And you got to understand, Shiloh Hill had a great coach on LFG. You know, I wonder if it's gonna help him, you know, here in NXT, help him move up the ladder. I mean, he had a rough time last week against Jasper Shaw, the speed champion. I wonder if he learned from that experience.
So 2 qualifying matches tonight. This match along with Eli Knight facing Sean Legacy, both members of the one-time the Evolve roster, which you catch every Wednesday on Tubi. Ricky, though, is there someone that you've seen or you heard that you just do not want to see in the ladder match?
Oh, yeah, Keanu, but I'm going to take care of that, too, if it comes to it. Actually, I don't want none of these guys. I don't want Briggs. I don't want Shiloh. I don't want none of them.
I mean, who do you want? Who do you want? I mean, you gotta have somebody.
I want Ricky. Oh, Ricky. I get it. I like it. The odds just went up. Come on now.
Oh! A little shake, rattle, and roll there from Hill. And Hill right now charging right back in. Take it down, Briggs. And going into the cover, hook of the leg.
Can I be honest?
Near fall.
Can I be honest? Always. Josh Briggs, this guy's on the bubble, man. He's on the bubble. I mean, he's watching the parade go by. He needs to W tonight. If he doesn't get a W tonight, man, I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it. But they might fire his ass if he doesn't get a win tonight.
Oh, you saw that punch right to the face, about to knock out the rest of his teeth in Shiloh's mouth.
And wait, Shiloh coming out with a leg drop.
Contracts around here, guys. They are a premium. They are a premium. Guys like Josh Briggs need to step up or step out. I mean, come on. Am I right here? Am I right? Am I right, Ricky? Am I right?
You real right.
Okay. Oh, it's a six-man ladder match for the vacated NXT title taking place February the 3rd. Is it Josh Briggs who's advancing in a kick-out? But remember, in that ladder match, you got to climb the ladder, and it's the first man to retrieve that championship on that February night here on NXT.
I know you don't want to talk about it, Vic. I know you don't want to talk about it. But Josh Briggs, like I say, this is a pivotal moment for this guy. I mean, WrestleMania is coming up, and we know what happens after WrestleMania. Guys start getting cut around here. It's real. It's real. I've been around here a long time. You know the deal. You know the deal, right?
Come on. He's talking to you right now. Briggs need to take all that motivation from Book and put it in
I've
his
been trying to
mouth.
talking to this guy. By any means necessary. Briggs needs to do something tonight. I'm talking about, he needs to hurt this young man, Shiloh Hill. He needs to put him on the shelf to take that spot. That's what it's all about.
Obviously, the coffee just kicked in for Booker at about 8:30 here on a Tuesday night. His big right hand from Briggs, leveling Hill. Which of the two will qualify for the ladder match? Ricky Saints looking on.
And we go to commercial break.
Wherever you're watching around the world, this is NXT. Vic Joseph alongside global international legend Booker T and a global international superstar in Ricky Saints.
I like that right there.
Look at Josh Briggs right now. Look at the look in his eyes right now. That's what I'm talking about. A man with intent, a man with motivation, a man that want to go out here and hurt somebody. I'm talking about stepping on some toes and keep on walking jack. That's what this man needs to do tonight.
We talk about qualifiers tonight. It'll be a #1 contendership for the undisputed WWE title on Saturday. Orton, Trick Williams, Priest, Zayn. Who heads the Royal Rumble to face Drew McIntyre? We'll find out at Saturday night's main event. Ricky, I'd love to know, do you have a pick in that matchup of those four?
I'm going to go with Randy Orton.
Okay, that's a good pick, Book.
What about my pick?
I just asked, Book.
Trick Williams, baby.
Oh, yeah, we should
Trick Williams going all the way to the
I just want to let you know, Trick, he always roots for Trick against
He's taking the main roster by storm. Hey, that young man, rumble.
Look,
Rumble, young man, rumble.
I love you, Booker, but your allegiance to losers is very unbecoming of you, okay?
Look, you know what? I like you.
Well, let's not get started.
You're not a loser, right?
Now, big.
I like the elbow.
A big elbow miss.
You're like a debonair tonight. Custom from head to toe. Look at the shades. Look at the glass top. Look at the shirt.
Hey,
look at the paint.
You focus on what's happening in the ring right now because Shiloh Hill starting to fight back in this matchup, and welts are forming on the bodies of both these men because this has been a hard-hitting affair, and the reason for that is because that NXT championship that's hanging so high above the ring as the body buckling from Shiloh Hill as Ricky Saints looking on. And look, you talk about Josh Briggs and your body always hurting. You know that Briggs is willing to go to any lengths to get his hands on an opportunity to hold that NXT title.
Absolutely, and he's doing every bit of that right now with Shiloh. But don't count Shiloh out. Look at him. He's still in the fight. That's what it takes. You got to still be in the fight. This guy lost 2 teeth. I would have put it all at that point. I would have been done. But he's still in there.
Well, when you talk about Shiloh Hill and you dive in a little bit deeper, this is someone who was a standout at Stanford University when it came to playing football.
Yes, the fastest 40-yard dash on the Stanford football team. Talk to him. And a logger.
And a what?
He's a logger.
What does that mean?
A logger.
Moving logs.
The guy that runs on the logs.
No way.
Yes.
I mean, that just shows you that the uniqueness of this individual, which at the same time, Ricky, if he was able to get in that ladder match, could you imagine the unique ways he could use that ladder to his advantage?
Unfortunately, yes, I do. I think about that all. That's why I'm out here. I'm scouting it.
The guy's never been in a ladder match before. What are you talking about?
What am I talking
he's
about?
Gonna be like
you said he's a logger running on a log. What the hell are you talking about? Into the cover to qualify and a kick out.
The point I'm saying is that this man is moving wood. He's moving log. His strength is out of here. Come on.
Well, Josh Briggs in control now of this matchup. Is Briggs the one to punch his ticket to February 3rd and the NXT Championship ladder match?
And another commercial break.
Fighting for the opportunity of the NXT Championship, and this has been a fast-paced, hard-hitting affair. Both these men, Booker, have not backed down, and that says a lot about Shiloh Hill, who's taking the fight to Josh Briggs.
That's it, Shiloh.
Oh, here we go! There we go!
I mean, he had a big loss, but you got to know how to lose in order to know how to win. And one thing about Shiloh Hill, he had some of the greatest coaches here on LFG. Like I said, can he pull it all together?
That's the cover goes Briggs, hook of the leg.
The question is, I mean, is Shiloh Hill a fly-by-night? Here today, they throwing tomorrow after big shots like that from Josh Briggs. This a make-or-break moment.
And what does that show you, Ricky, about the toughness and the resiliency of someone like Shiloh Hill? You've been on the other end of that elbow. You've been on the other end of the hard hit from Josh Briggs.
The point is this. When you're in the match with Briggs, you're trying to survive. Point blank. There's a lot riding on the line here for Shiloh, especially being his first chance at the NXT Championship. And he's not giving up. Look at him.
Well, Josh Briggs said this was not the year of opportunity, and it's Shiloh Hill who's looking to make him regret that comment done earlier. Answering back, though, and he talked about Shiloh Hill 4.0 when he was in college. It's intellectual brutality. That is what Shiloh Hill brings to the squared circle. He just took Briggs down. I mean, Ricky, I'm looking over at you. Your eyebrows are raising. You got to be impressed sitting this close to someone like Shiloh Hill.
I can see that he's got a switch. He knows how to brawl, and then he knows how to get psychotic and nasty. Look at that.
Big clothesline off the top. And you got to wonder, too, Book, he didn't win a championship when he went after the TNA International title. Maybe he could have, some dark ideas into that dark web that is his mind. Into the cover, hook of the leg, and still not enough. But you know exactly what it's going to take for someone to bounce back from a championship loss. That is what Shiloh Hill is looking to do right now.
It's all about. You're going to take losses in this business. You're going to take shots in this business. But if you're big enough to pass a lick, you're big enough to take one. That's what this thing is all about right now for this young man, Shiloh Hill. Can he get it done? That's the question. Can he get it done?
Briggs trying to create a little separation, charging right back in, and right now, Briggs looks worse for wear. Shiloh Hill, a big boot. And Hill looking to prove this is the year of opportunity. Charging in, ducking the clothesline. Hill coming back, and the boot just dropped Hill. And that may be it. Big choke slam.
Just knocked the tooth right out.
Into the cover.
That's it.
Shiloh Hill kicked out. And take another look at this choke slam. Damn, but I want to go back to the boot because I think you both saw the same thing I did. Did that tooth go flying?
I believe it did, yes.
Great job by our crew right here. Take a look at that. Oh! That just shows what Ricky said earlier, the impact Briggs brings to any fight. Oh, and Hill.
Smart. That's smart by Shiloh. Look.
Double underhook. And this could be it now. Shiloh Hill. Is this that moment?
No way. No way. Not enough yet.
I think right now, though, going back to something, Ricky, you said about the toughness of Josh Briggs. Briggs' body is buckling of sorts from the offense that Shiloh Hill has thrown tonight.
Shiloh has not given up. He's every step of the way. He's been right there to match Briggs.
And this is something, well, maybe baited him in a little bit.
Big shot.
That certainly is impressive.
Oh, baby.
Going on the moonsault. Hill showcasing some power of his own. Big neck breaker. And right there, Hill qualifies.
Wow.
Here is your winner, Shiloh Hill.
And this is all I'm going to say right now in this moment. Ricky, I know you're a confident individual. You walk with swag like no one else. But you said it yourself. You saw some toughness in Shiloh Hill, who brought the fight to Josh Briggs tonight.
I will always give credit where credit is due. Shiloh Hill has earned all of that.
And Shiloh Hill earns the respect of, hey! Whoa! Tony D'Angelo
Hold the phone, guys.
took out Hill,
Hold the phone.
took out Briggs.
Get busy.
Back to Shiloh. What the hell is this? Just like last week. The eyes of that man scare me, and he's now coming.
What's good? What the hell is good?
Yeah. Well, when I saw the opportunity for the TNA Knockouts Championship at Genesis, I mean, there's only one person on my mind. My best friend. Because you're the only one that deserves it.
And, where was my best friend at the end of the match? At Genesis?
I was fighting off the Elegance brand. I mean, I wanted you to have a fair shot one-on-one.
Yeah, I know. Look, my shoulder has just taken a real beating these last couple of months. And she just got me right in
Are
a
you still,
sweet spot.
you're still sore?
Yes, I'm still sore.
Okay, well, let's just put Saturday behind us. And, I mean, tonight I can take most of...
Look, I'm not 100% right now. And if that costs us the match tonight, then don't blame me.
Triple threat tag team main event still to come, but tag team action now on NXT.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Evolve Champion Jackson Drake, Brad Pitt, Ricky Smokes, the Vanity Project.
Well, for the first time since officially signing their NXT contracts, we're going to see Smokes, Brad Baylor in action. Vanity Project has arrived to NXT. And they're going to take on Chase University. It's live. It's next on NXT.
Saturday night main event.
This one is going to be wild.
High stakes, high pressure, and we are just getting started.
Saturday night's main event in Montreal. Saturday.
That's the issue. It's not just the one. It doesn't say. That's 200 more.
What do you think of this music, Book?
I like it.
Chase, representing Chase University, Uriah Connor, and Cal Dixon.
Well, as you can see in the NXT Universe, many love the theme of Chase University throwing up the "You are these three," and this is certainly a great opportunity for Chase University to step up.
It is. It's a big step up, and my thing is this. I like this kid, Uriah Connor. He's a guy, he's a take charge kind of guy. He's looking to win by any means necessary. If Andre Chase can give him the right blueprint, I think this could be a good team. I really do.
I want to go back to what we witnessed when Ricky Saints was joining us on commentary. Tony D'Angelo striking again.
Yeah.
I gotta get your thoughts on that.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening. All right, like I said, we need to get better security out here, secure this place a whole lot better, because I don't want to get hurt. All right, I don't want to get hurt.
Well, we know what our general manager said to start the night, that being Ava, and it seems that Tony D'Angelo has arrived. Tony D'Angelo has struck, and we'll try to keep our eyes around everywhere around the arena for the rest of the night. But we got tag team action here, and this also an opportunity for the Vanity Project as Smokes is in the ring, and now it's Connors. Take a look at these two trying to showcase their skills right here, right now. And does Chase U need a jolt of sorts?
No, they need a win. That's what they need. They need a win. They need some confidence, building. And the only thing that's going to get that is go out here and get that W.
Well, checking into the matchup for the first time, that is Cale.
Big shot there by
someone who
Smokes.
Someone, when it comes to Cale Dixon, they talk about how impressive he's been outside of the ring. And in your opinion, what is this man missing?
Guidance. That's all it is, guidance. Because come on. Chase U, Andre Chase. Can I ask a serious question? Is Andre Chase the only professor at Chase U?
I don't know. I've never been on campus. I thought you would have been. Standing moonsault from Dixon. And Chase U right now, rock and rolling, they're in control, taking out both members here, Smokes and Baylor. They are in control.
I like the aggressiveness right now by this Chase U team. Right now, Connors look like he's ready to ride, baby.
This is what we're talking about with an opportunity to step up. That is exactly what Chase U is doing in this moment.
As well as you want to stop a young team like the Vanity Project, you want to stop them in their tracks. You don't want a team like that to get any momentum here in NXT.
Well, Connors just realizing what happened, and now it's going to be 2-on-1. Connors, though, to the top, taking a little bit too much time, and Brad Baylor making him pay. And how big of a signing is Vanity Project for NXT?
No, you look at young guys like the Vanity Project, and you can't deny that. Wait a minute. There's another man.
There's Alexis King along with the TNA International Champion Stax and Ariana Grace. Gotta wonder what they're shaking hands talking about.
No, back to my point. Whoa, wait a minute. No, Vanity Project, you gotta understand, guys like this, young guys like this, they are the future of this business, and you definitely gotta keep your eye on a young team like this, because they are looking to take over here in NXT.
So you finally like a decision made by our general manager, Ava.
That's a hell of a decision. Like I said, a guy like this guy right here, Brad Baylor. I look at him and I say, you get this kid a couple of years, he definitely could have the ability to move up to becoming NXT champion or something like that. Tag team champions, the future is bright for this team.
Some say when it comes to Brad Baylor, looks like an evil Matt Damon as he just reached out, made the
Here
tag,
comes Smoke.
quickly
Here comes Smoke.
able to pounce right on counters, not allowing to make the tag, and then a cheap shot.
See that right there? You need that kind of action right there. This bitch got called dope.
He certainly did. And take a look at the height on the drop kick. Tag team continuity into the cover for the victory.
Love this team. They're so aggressive. So in sync with each other. I love that.
If you ask this trio, and that includes Jackson Drake on the outside, the Evolve champion, they would tell you they're the reason, the only reason, to watch Evolve each and every Wednesday on Tubi.
You know what? I agree. Those guys definitely was a huge focal point of that Evolve show. But you got to understand they were big fish in a small pond right now. They're swimming with sharks, and they better be ready for what's going on, because look at this kid Dixon. Oh yes!
Dale Dixon, a man who had over 3 dozen Division I college scholarships thrown his way in multiple sports, is taking it to both these men on his own right now.
Dixon has something, man. Like I said, with the right guidance, this kid could have a very, very bright future in this business.
Throw it up to you. Now looking to fly.
Wait a minute, Daddy Fontaine. What the heck?
And not all the time you see someone get caught on the top rope and still be able to do what he just did. And Dixon flying through the air with ease, wiping out the Vanity Project.
A lot about Chase U right now. Could 2026 be their year? That's the question. Oh yes! Oh yes!
What a move from the top and a near fall. I mean, unbelievable athleticism from Kale Dixon. This is what I'm talking about. So much force on his takeoff. He just went right over the top rope, then flew to the air with ease, and now it's Chase U in control. And take a look at this offense. Big cutter, stunner combo. Will it be enough? Off the
right in the middle of the ring.
Baylor
That's
saving
right there.
things.
That was some great,
and look at this.
Tag team action right there.
How smart of that from Baylor to drag over Smokes into his corner to make the tag. Gotta wonder if Jackson Drake said something on the outside. Has now all 4 superstars in the ring. Ooh, that connected. Baylor not realizing who's legal. It's Dixon. For a moment, Dixon over the top rope. Excuse me, it's Carter who's legal. The action right now is all over the place. We don't know who the hell's legal,
Dixon
but it is
Kale Dixon. He's gonna go for it right here.
But on the outside, Connor's just wiped out. Dixon realizing it. Turn it back around, and there's the knee from Baylor.
Tag team continuity right here coming into play by the Vanity Project. These young guys right there working as a cohesive unit. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Stop assist.
Right to the heart.
And Vanity Project swipes left on Chase U. Here are your winners, the Vanity Project. Welcome officially to NXT. And let's take a look at the Panda Express match replay here from this tag team matchup on NXT. And on their first night officially on this brand, Vanity Project did not disappoint, picking up a victory. And however you want to look at it, the one word that stands out is impressive. An impressive victory for that trio, and I'm sure there will be plenty to celebrate here at the Vanity Projects.
I'm good. Thank you. All right, officers are on their way.
Maybe, is that a little drastic?
No, Tony has been doing this since deadline, and I'm over it.
You're right. Tony tonight, last week, Tatum had
Right,
the referee.
that's exactly why I suspended her. I can't keep having this on my show. Hola, Eva. Hola, Stone. Hola, Lola. Mira, we need to talk about Izzy, okay? Now, hear me out. I already beat her, not to mention I cracked Kalani's jaw open last week, and I was just in Mexico City for AAA. I saw the Big Fox premiere. Yes, Lucha Lola is the shining star of AAA, and I promise that.
Ava, you were right. You were completely right. Open challenge is very risky. Hi, Lola, but
yes, I'm usually right.
I have learned my lesson, and I'm ready for my rematch.
No. Mira, chiquita, I'm up next for that title, okay? I was literally the North American champion, if barely. Okay, look, I don't have time for this right now, and I can already see where it's going. So, tell you what, on February 3rd, the same day we're gonna crown a new NXT champion, you guys are gonna get the opportunity to possibly become the new Women's North American champion when you take on Izzy Dame in a triple threat.
Hey, bet. Perfect. 2 women to knock out, even better. Bye.
okay?
Well, from our general manager's office, where there's a lot going on, to the mind of this woman, Jada Parker, next on NXT.
No, we are just about halfway through the show here. Been pretty solid so far. It's always a good time when NXT can put my attention in hours here. Welcome in for people running on the team. How have you enjoyed the show so far? It's been a pretty solid first hour, in my opinion. And we are back from commercial.
So congratulations to Heisman Trophy winner Fernando Mendoza and the entire team. But when we talk about team, I think of LFG. These superstars to be had coaches, and we saw the LFG footage from months ago. What happened between you and Keanu Carver. We also saw earlier today Carver walking out of Shawn Michaels' office. What we do know now is that Keanu Carver did sit down with Blake Howard.
Keanu Carver, thank you for joining us. I know that Shawn Michaels...
The only reason I'm here right now is because they made me be here.
Okay, Keanu, I know that we just found out that next week you'll be in a qualifier to become a part of that six-way ladder match to determine the next NXT champion.
I'm not gonna hold you, but I'm not answering none of your dumbass questions.
Well, Keanu, since we have this time, I'd like to go back to late 2023. You're a part of the men's breakout tournament, but since that point, We really haven't seen you. I know there were some disciplinary actions
Listen, what the hell are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, mind if
don't touch me.
Ooh, he dropped an F-bomb.
I feel bad for Blake Howard in that moment.
And how does it hit 1 hour mark?
Well, from a man who had little to say to a woman who's got a lot on her mind. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jada Parker!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Man, I am so happy to be back. It's not even funny. And yes, a few things have changed around here, but baby, one thing I know that hasn't changed is me. So that's a dub in my book any day, is it not? It is. But I kept hearing about this new era in NXT. And while I was gone, I was watching closely. I was watching Kendall Gray show the world what happens when preparation meets opportunity, and she deserves her flowers. I was watching Blake Monroe act as if these spotlights owe her rent. No flowers. And I was watching our very own Latina Heat, Lola Vice, show the world that she is undeniable, just like she said she was, man, and she deserves her flowers too. Hell, all of them deserve their flowers. I am telling y'all, I saw everything. And no, I was not rushing back with excuses and explanations for y'all, because I made a promise to myself that when I do return, my hard work has no choice but to speak for itself, because standards don't need to talk. Standards get checked. Standards get tested. Standards get pressed. And they keep getting up again and again and again. And that is what I represent. I am the standard that refuses to bend just because the room feels uneasy when I step into it. Do you hear me? Because I hear y'all. I hear all of y'all. But everybody got something to say, right? Everybody got their own opinions about Jada Parker, right? Jada, you're not good enough. Jada, you don't belong here. Jada, smile more, talk less. Okay, well, to each their own. But I'm not gonna lie to you, because yes, I have days where I feel like I cannot catch a break, man. I feel like every step I take forward, I got someone in my ear trying to tell me how I should do it better. Nah, not this time. See, Jada Parker might not be able to catch a break, but she catches eyes. I caught yours. She catches attention. I caught theirs. And when she walked in a room, baby, woo, I promise you gon' feel it, because that room, it gets a little tighter, a little claustrophobic. That air, gets a little harder to breathe, you know? But baby, that's not the dust in here. That is pressure. And pressure happens when I walk through that door and show everybody what I'm capable of, because they sit up a little straighter. I carry myself the way that I do because, damn it, I deserve every inch of space that I take up. I am not going to sit here and pretend that I fit into a box that was made by a walking insecurity. Stop playing with me. I am not going to dim my light just because someone else wants to feel safe right next to me. I know you lying. I know you lying. I know you lying.
Put the spotlight where it belongs.
Go home. Go home. Go home.
That's just in case you needed a reminder, Jada. Okay, you can turn the lights back on now. You, my dear, made a grave mistake interrupting me last week. But I get it. She feeds off attention, and who better to interrupt than the glamour? But that's all you are. Just talk. You don't get to come back and stand in the way of Blake Monroe.
Are you done? Are you done? Blake, I think you talk so much because and this is a big if you had to stop talking, you might have something to prove. And all this noise you talking about is not pressure because I'm right here. Do y'all not see me? Yeah, they see me. They see me. Oh, and y'all. Because at the end of the day, who she got to deal with? Miss? Bye.
Well, I don't know about you, Book, but it seems that these two are on a collision course.
You ain't lying.
That you took me one step closer to winning the NXT Championship.
Definitely a possibility. You're welcome. Ilio.
Thank you, Ava. Thank you for the opportunity to show the world what I'm capable of.
You're welcome. And don't even worry about the loss. Look, there's a reason why Ethan is a double champion, but there's going to be plenty of more opportunities for the French for sure.
Yes. Thank you. This is just the beginning.
Definitely. I'm behind you.
Welcome to NXT.
Ava, I'm back on the commentary because they need me. But unlike Tony, I'm only watching.
I just wanted to let you know that I'll be shooting in that ladders match just after I beat Deion Lennox in that qualifier next week.
Well, you see, Miles, let's not get ahead of ourselves. That'll depend on which version of you decides to show up. Now, will we get the version of Miles that showed gumption with Stone last week? Loved it. Or are we going to get the version that has been showing up to these opportunities? No killer instinct. You know, the guy that always loses.
Very great point, Ethan.
I agree.
I guess we'll have to see, huh? But for now, the commentary team needs me, so toodles.
Great outfit. Miles, the choice is 100% yours. But I think we both know what you need to do.
Next Saturday, the moments await.
The eyes of the world are on this tonight.
In Riyadh. The city. The excitement. The energy.
Listen to this fight.
Experience Royal Rumble.
Dreams will come true.
Getting pumped up for Riyadh season with Royal Rumble.
Experience Riyadh.
NXT is live in Orlando, and WWE Unreal is back. Unprecedented access from behind the curtain. It's available now on Netflix. Here's a sneak peek of Unreal Season 2.
Climbing this ladder, you need to figure out what separates you. How to take all the stuff that you do and put charisma into it. Don't just be another wrestler. Be something more.
When the people call my phrase, the Cero Miedo, I feel like motivation for me because I want to be the best Mexican wrestler in WWE.
Making special moments that affect our audience on a deep level. At the end of the day, you want to create a moment that's going to live with people for a long, long time.
This dangerous coalition. You have to have a vision for what the future is.
May have just become unstoppable.
I always believe there are signs of who those people are going to be, and fans can feel that. But if you don't see it coming, if you don't see Seth Rollins aligning with Paul Heyman, if you don't see Seth Rollins aligning with Braun Breaker or Bronson Reed,
You gotta be kidding me.
if you don't see those things happening, then what's about to happen next is going to be shocking.
Oh, streaming now, it is WWE Unreal Season 2 only on Netflix. Of course, you just saw Seth Rollins, who was the first man to hold the NXT Championship, and another man to have held that title and looking to do it for a second time is joining us once again. That's mine. Ricky Saints.
That's mine right there. Two-time NXT champion sitting right here.
Well, we're about to find out who else will be joining you in that six-man ladder match taking place 2 weeks from tonight for that championship.
The following is the NXT Championship Ladder Match Qualifier! Introducing first from Augusta, Georgia, weighing in at 210 pounds, Shawn Legacy!
And Shawn is looking to build his legacy tonight.
Run away from a chance at the NXT Championship. Are you kidding me? Every rung on that ladder, I have fought to reach. From the Indies to WWE ID, from Evolve to NXT. Eli, you and I have traveled similar roads, but only one of us can take that next leap. And it's gonna be Shawn Legacy.
And again, in this matchup, two men who have recently signed their NXT contracts from Evolve, but only one will move on to that championship match. Will it be Legacy, or will it be his opponent?
And his own opponent from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 190 pounds, Eli.
And this man is looking to take the next step.
I grew up 20 minutes from the PC. I saw the future get built right in front of my eyes as a fan. And now, I'm an NXT superstar. And the future's in my hands. So I'm gonna bring everything that I learned from reality wrestling, Evolve, WWE ID to this moment right now. And when it comes to that NXT championship, it's all about hunger. And nobody's hungrier than Eli Knight.
Booker, this is quite the opportunity for Eli Knight.
The ultimate opportunity. I mean, there's trained and there's untrained. This kid right here knows every inch of that 20 by 20. Let's go.
And Ricky, you've actually seen Eli Knight firsthand.
I've seen him firsthand at Reality of Wrestling, and I've seen him train in different countries as well. So this guy he may be young, but he still has the experience that some people don't.
Seeing some quickness early on. Both men know the urgency that is needed for this matchup. All to have that championship opportunity. And again, both men signed their contracts very recently, and Eli Knight was able to do his last week. And I got to get your thoughts as you see, well, there is fatal influence because, of course, we still have that massive triple threat tag team matchup to come to determine the #1 contenders for the TNA Knockouts Tag Team titles. This one to qualify for the six-man ladder match. It'll take place February the 3rd, 2 weeks from tonight. Who will climb the ladder? Who will be the first to retrieve that championship? And Ricky, what's the most difficult part of a ladder match?
It's timing. If you don't have timing down in a ladder match, you're screwed. You got to make sure everyone is down before you even start climbing.
And I got to get back to this match because both these men obviously know the dangers in that. And Booker, what makes Eli Knight so special as he's in control of this one?
I mean, he's an extraordinary talent. I mean, he's like the wind. You can feel it, but you can't touch him, but you know it's there. But this young man right here, I mean, Sean Legacy, both of these guys are two young, hungry athletes, and it's going to come down to who makes the first biggest mistake. Oh, yes.
Legacy.
Oh, yes.
Who takes the first big risk in this matchup, and it pays off early on.
High risk, high reward there for Legacy.
You know, one thing about Legacy, he got his start over in Japan, basically. That's how he got put on the map.
High cross body, and you talk about putting yourself on the map. There's no better way to do that than win this matchup, qualify for February the 3rd, and then become NXT champion in such a short period. And I got to get your thoughts, Ricky, on Evolve, where both these two men recently were.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. We got Vanity Project as the new signees. We got Sean Legacy. We got Eli. If that isn't a testament of the type of talent coming out of Evolve, I don't know what more I can say.
Well, Evolve on Tubi every single Wednesday night, and these two right now know. Sort of.
That was hot.
As Knight, though, able to shake it off.
Eli Knight, he's no quitter. This kid's got a heart as big as Texas, and tonight he's looking to prove that he belongs here in NXT.
Could be an opportunity to size it, Texas. Nice drop kick, bouncing right back up, and now it's Legacy to the outside. What's going through the mind of Knight?
He's gonna fly, damn it! Here we go! Here we go!
And taking it, he got caught just a little bit, and it almost looked like he hesitated for a moment, but no hesitation! Beautiful! Sticking the landing, wiping out Legacy. Which of these two is headed to a ladder match February the 3rd for the NXT title? Knight wiping out Legacy into the cover and a kick out. You know, we talk about Eli Knight, who's in control. You talk about seeing him firsthand, Ricky. You actually didn't just see that reality of wrestling. You actually got some firsthand experience seeing him even closer.
Yeah, he was a standout at the SummerSlam tryout, and I already knew what it was for him. He was going to be noticed sooner than later, and I wasn't wrong. Ricky's never wrong.
You certainly were not, and look, that seems like something Booker T would typically say because you're the man who helped mold Knight into who he is, what he could become.
I mean, gave this kid some great pointers. I mean, I mentored him to go out there and do what he does best in the middle of that ring. And some things, Eli Knight, you just can't teach. It's just
cover, and to qualify and a kick out. And you see the grimace, you can see the pain on the body of Knight, but there you see also a look of determination in the eyes of Sean Legacy. Legacy, who has been close to championship gold in the past. He was close, if you remember, to winning the North American Championship at one point.
I was live for that. I was sitting right here, actually, watching that live, and that was an impressive showing for Sean Legacy, too.
And Legacy was so close, Booker, on that night. And you said, if you remember, Book, and into the cover goes Legacy, he'll get the leg and a kick out. You said the night you expected big things from Sean Legacy, and in less than 1 year, he's already at this level, getting ready to take possibly that first big step on this brand.
You're talking about Sean Legacy having that championship opportunity. Let me tell you something. This guy's going to get another opportunity. No doubt Sean Legacy is going to be champion here in the WWE, and the thing is, it's going to be how many championships? That's the question. Oh, baby, look at the action right there by Sean Legacy. Beautiful. Standing moonsault.
Back and forth between these two, both highly touted. Shawn Michaels made the decision to bring both to NXT from Evolve, and it's just, that's why we say it's the year of opportunity. Look, because just like that, someone can etch their name in history becoming NXT champion. You mentioned it earlier, Trick Williams is not here. Obafemi vacated the title. We talk about even on the women's side of things, Lash legend, Jordan Grace. I mean, opportunity aplenty is another cover and another kick out.
I was one of those young guys in WCW when I saw the Radicals leave, and I was quite happy because I knew a door had just opened for me. I knew I could step right in there and win me a championship and put my name right in there with the greats. Oh yes, man.
No, that's right. Well, Sean Legacy looking for a suplex. Knight able to block for a moment, Legacy for a second time. Eli playing defense right now, trying to switch things around, trying to turn things around in his favor. Hoisting up, Legacy able to block for a second. In the center of the ring, Knight then goes up.
Knight has a slim, Knight has a slim frame, but the kid has a lot of power in that frame. If you just put it on display here tonight and definitely put him in a great position here in the future.
I think it's wise to try to find an alternate source, but I was going to say getting into a slugfest might work out, but he just got dropped, that being Knight. Both men back to their feet, but only one will head to that championship ladder match.
Ooh, double clothesline. They both had the same idea.
NXT Universe showing their love for these two men who are fighting for a championship dream to qualify in the six-man ladder match to take place February the 3rd, 2 weeks from tonight. Eli Knight, who you both have seen firsthand, and Sean Legacy. And Ricky, you brought up the point earlier about Legacy. This is someone who has competed in Japan, competed in Europe. You got to imagine that doing that has given him a plethora of knowledge and experience.
Absolutely, and that's why he is here in this moment going against Eli, who has competed in India, who has competed in the UK as well. What a dream it would be for him to come to these shows when he was younger and get the NXT Championship opportunity in the ladder match.
Both these men are slugging it out, coming right back in, big uppercut, and what a night it has been. This is the second qualifier of the evening. Legacy looking for maybe a power bomb, turning inside out with a step up in Seguri is Eli Knight. And boom, man had the same up, but Legacy had a little bit more on that clothesline. Now for the second time, looking for a powerbomb counter, rolling through, shifting weight, shoulders down. Nice shot by Legacy, shifting his weight right back. His Knight center of the ring one more time, and almost able to get the three. I talked about the night, the qualifying matches. We started the night with a championship opportunity. We will end our night with a triple threat tag team match in the women's division to determine the #1 contender to the TNA Knockout Tag Team titles. But here in the now, it's about February 3rd, and that super kick was under the jaw.
You don't know what it's like to get that jaw rearranged by a swift kick to the mouth.
I do not, but my son does. Oh, and what a move by Legacy.
Beautiful Spanish fly right in the middle of the ring. Legacy got him perched. Oh, yeah.
450, but does it add to a 3? And no, not quite yet. And for Ricky Saints to have that look on his face, you know this the kind of match that makes you kaboom out of your seat. That was right to the throat. That was right to the sternum. And this by the official, that was a close call.
Eli's got some heart to him, don't he? He's got some heart, and I love it.
Eli knows how important this match is. I mean, this match right here, a win here can punch your ticket to a ladder match that could change your life.
And look, both men have been featured on NXT in the past, but Booker, this is isn't this a different spotlight with these sort of, I mean, look what's hanging above the ring.
Under these bright lights, you got to understand, Eli Knight was in reality wrestling just a couple of months ago, cutting his teeth, and now he's on NXT. He's got that contract. Now can he make the best of it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. That young man. Here we go.
Belly to belly, just rocked Legacy. Knight right now climbing. Legacy took the first risk. Eli Knight taking the biggest. They went out. Speak out the second time.
Double up.
Oh, no, he was so close to advancing. And Booker just about came out of the suit. And ringside, double your pleasure, double your fun. He couldn't get a statement, though, as a kick out by Sean Legacy.
Don't waste any time, young man. Don't waste any time. Keep your foot on the gas.
Athleticism versus athleticism in this matchup. And again, Ricky, you're taking a look at one of the men. One of these men will join you and will also join, oh, look at this here, Shiloh Hill, February the 3rd. Knight landing, creating separation for a moment, and they get hoisted up. Legacy this time couldn't get it done. Trying to roll through shoulders, down to qualify and a kick out. Knight trying to charge back in, goes up, goes over. Legacy sits down, hooks the legs, center of the ring, and
whoa! They got me sweating. Whoa! Silk here right now. So close.
What a matchup this has been. Maybe looking for a little sliced bread.
Beautiful.
And now, from a slice, he's looking for the whole damn loaf book.
He's going for that moonsault, and nobody does it better than this young man right here with the great. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Knight just got rocked. Legacy looking to pick up the scraps.
Eli Knight is out right now, guys. I can see in his eyes. Oh my God!
Center of the ring goes Legacy. Hook of the leg, and it's Legacy who is the next to qualify. Here's your winner, Sean Legacy. Ricky, you got to give it up for both these men, but also the man who qualified to face you, Shiloh Hill, Sean Legacy.
I am very, very impressed. But let me tell you, Ricky's always scouting talent, and I'm always one step ahead, baby.
Well, half the field is set 2 weeks from tonight. It's a six-man ladder match for the NXT Championship. It's taking place live right here.
Oh, he's back.
D'Angelo again.
What's going on around here?
What the hell?
Oh,
Wow.
what?
Legacy just got wiped out. Knight just got tossed out. And I told you last week, there was no loyalty for this man. D'Angelo,
Get this off of me!
has become absolutely. Whoa, hey, get out of here!
What are you doing? Do something, Abel!
WWE World is back in Las Vegas at WrestleMania 42. The 5-day interactive fan experience will take place from Thursday, April 16th to Monday, April 20th at the Las Vegas Convention Center, South Hall. You do not want to miss the return of fan favorites such as live podcast recordings, roundtable discussions with WWE superstars, and the largest WWE Superstore in WrestleMania history. Tickets are on sale now at WWEWorld.com.
Time for tonight's NXT Focus, presented by Progressive.
Winning this North American Championship a few weeks ago was the culmination of why we created the culling in the first place. Doing whatever it takes, preying on the feeble, and creating opportunities.
And the intent of this formation was the growth of the both of you, and I am impressed.
You held up your end of the deal, Liz. You seized the moment. We executed the plan perfectly. It's time that Spears and I do the same.
I like where your head's at, Nico.
It's time we reset our focus on the NXT Tag Team Championships. But instead of going after Dark State first, we will let them and OTM fight it out. We'll be there to pick up the bones afterwards.
Yes, Nico.
Then we'll have a clear path to Dark State.
Damn right, and I know I can count on you two to get the job done because the culling always prevails, and that just is what it is.
You left me no choice, Tony.
Two more unprovoked attacks tonight. What's your motive?
No questions.
I'm just trying to get some information here.
Just step back.
Tony.
Just step back.
Tony, it's the second time you've been arrested. Do you care to comment? Tony, can you say anything at all? Well, this is certainly a tough scene here. After attacks earlier tonight against Josh Briggs and Shiloh Hill, and then Eli Knight and Sean Legacy, from what it appears, Tony D'Angelo has been arrested and being taken away.
Dark State. Last week was a warning. Now we coming for the NXT Tag Team titles.
Ahora sí, se metieron con unos caballeros que no puedes jugar. We're not here to live for y'all, we're here to tank.
How about next week? We show you how real things can get when you put that tag team gold on the line.
Look at us, my boy. Put it there. Put it there. Ladies, are you not impressed? First tag team match as official members of the NXT roster, and my boys got a W.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about.
Come on.
I mean, it's not like those Chase U crumbs had a chance to begin with.
No, I mean, Hundos, and let's be real for a sec. Chase U, that's not a real school.
Yeah, I mean, what's their mascot? A sweater?
Exact facts. And guys, listen, if you thought tonight was impressive, I'm telling you guys, just wait for next week when this guy, Jackson Drake, has his ladder match.
Stop it.
Vanity Project. Stone, first of all, I wanted to say congrats on the win. But hey, Jackson, I got the news you've been waiting for. I just spoke to Ava, and next week in your qualifier, it's going to be you versus Joe Hendry.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Oh! Here in NXT, when you say his name, he appears. You'll get used to it. I would have loved to have got my hands on Tony D'Angelo and got some answers for last week. I'm not going to turn down the opportunity to be in that ladder match. So you lads, I'll see you next week.
Yeah, maybe.
Where did
He said his name.
come from? Boys, where did she go? Dude, I kissed her. I kissed Joe Hendry.
Okay, no, you didn't. No, we do not know that.
I kissed Joe Hendry.
We do not know that. You're definitely...
Looks like we got ourselves another qualifier next week.
Quiet, Vic, quiet.
What do you mean
quiet, please?
For what reason be quiet?
Fatal influence, baby.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, sucky ducky quack quack. Give me some. It's time to get Joe taking the ride because here she comes. Look at her. Look at her. Styling and profiling. That's JCJ and fatal influence. Love it.
Well, we're getting set for this triple threat match. Who's going to be the #1 contenders for the TNA Knockouts tag titles?
Hey, Quan. What's up? Hey, it look like OTM is trying to box real, huh?
Fool, hey, them boys must be tripping big shoes if they think they taking these titles from us, bro.
I mean, that's clearly what they looking for. Becoming best friends with Hendry, acting all delusional.
Keep looking.
Looks like he rubbed off on him or something.
Bro, you want to talk about delusional?
Yeah, we do.
We got Tony D'Angelo costing D his match last week. I mean, we dismantled his entire family, and now he wants to come out of the shadows trying to be some lone wolf. He better hope they keep him behind bars because he's way safer in there than he is out here with us.
Right.
Hey, everybody want a shot at us? It's cool. That's exactly what we asked for. We at the top of the mountain, and we knocking everybody down that's trying to come up. So next week, Miles Mourner's our next victim. I'm gonna whoop his ass, and I'm gonna qualify for this NXT title ladder match. I promise y'all that.
Hey, fool, you right, but it don't matter if it's 1, 2, 3, or 4 of us, bro. We got NXT on lock, bro.
Hey, they better know. You come at Dark State, you gonna leave disappointed, bro.
Yeah, bro. When Dark State strike, ain't nobody safe.
Yeah, boy.
Well, qualifying continues for the six-man ladder match for the vacated NXT Championship next week. Miles Bourne will face Dark State's Dion Lennox. Then we will also see Joe Hendry facing Evolve champion Jackson Drake and Andre Chase taking on Keanu Carver. The field will be set. Who heads to the championship ladder match February the 3rd? We'll find out next week live right here on NXT. But the field is going to be set next week. Here in moments, we will determine who is the #1 contender to the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Championships. Which one of these three teams will have that honor to face the Elegance brand? As there is the personal concierge to the Elegance brand, and which one of these teams will have that honor when they come to a city near you? Knoxville, Nashville, Birmingham, Alabama, NXT Live. Tickets are on sale. Ticketmaster.com. I once again heard that the personal concierge sent you his best bottle of champagne while I got tap water today. And that's all you can say. Thank you. I'm glad you feel my pain. Covering again. First team to gain a pinfall, gain the decision in this matchup, will challenge for those TNA Knockouts Tag Team titles as Lane Reed, a Fatal Influence into the cover, and Sol Ruca, big senton coming down, double pin, double kick out. You know, you think of Fatal Influence, they have to be the favorites in this matchup.
And of course they got to be the favorites. I mean, you look at J.C. James, she's quarterback in this thing, and look at that little piece
cover,
that little something around her waist, Vic. What is that? What is that?
That is the NXT Women's
Exactly my point.
Well, now seems a little 2-on-1, but Sol Ruca taking them out, and for Fatal Influence, no strangers to TNA competition. And yes, JC Jane at one point, before you tell me to give her flowers, the Knockouts champion and the NXT Women's champion, is Zarya. Just tagged herself into the matchup, and you can see the tape on the left shoulder of Zarya right now. Obviously damaged over the weekend, and she had her Knockouts championship opportunity at TNA Genesis.
Which brings me to my point. You start this night off talking about opportunities, right? And Sol Ruca has had so many opportunities. But what about Zarya? She had to go all the way over to TNA to get a title shot. Come on, man. Is that right? Is that right?
Well, it's time to look at tonight's NXT recap presented by Progressive as Ren Sinclair checked into the matchup for her team going up, going around, double underhook suplex to Lady Reed. Ran QCC could be, what question?
As far as, I mean, come on, Zarya having to do all the work on this team. Zarya going out there backing Sol Ruca up at every wheel, being there at her beck and call. That's what I'm talking about.
Sol did volunteer Zarya and gave her that opportunity for the Knockouts title, if we're being honest with each other.
Gave her that
she said, hey, you should go out there and you should fight for the title.
You don't think everything Zarya has done around here that she earned that opportunity? You don't think that?
Well, Zarya just stopped JC Jane in her tracks. And Zarya is shaking off the shoulder as she ran into the turnbuckle. And Ren Sinclair trying to reach out to Kendall Gray, make the tag, couldn't do so. And Zarya turning things around with that big body slam. And hesitation, but made the tag.
Making the tag, beautiful tag there by Zarya. She's a team player.
Whoa, arm. Well, Booker, that shoulder just gave out for a moment, and now Fatal Influence taking advantage. But right here in front of us, tag was made, and the Women's Evolve champion is going to check back in. Fatal Influence didn't realize it. Well, maybe they did. And that is JC Jane on the outside quarterbacking this matchup as Fallon Henley right in to Zarya. Now Lady Reed with a little assist.
Oh, baby.
It just saved Sol Ruca.
Addition of Fatal Influence. Lady Reed has become a major player. Oh, baby.
Well, Ren Sinclair wiping out. And her fellow partners taking out the other two. Gray and Sinclair, they're standing tall. Are they overcome the odds? Take another lookbook. Two huge high risks.
The greatest of these. Wow.
Who's walking out? #1 contenders. Into the cover. Into the cover. Is this it?
We ran our last 12 minutes here.
Walker, one of these teams is going to have a golden opportunity against the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions, that being the Elegance brand, as the personal concierge is sitting in the front row getting a close look at the action. Some tag team, there's Fallon Henley. And this is what the dangers are, is it not, of a triple threat tag team matchup?
Gotta keep your head on the swivel, gotta have eyes in the back of your head in a matchup like this, because you don't know exactly what's gonna happen or when. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the tarantula action. Oh, yes, baby.
Well, Fallon seeing what's going on, taking her time to now lay a little damage of her own, and it looks like almost a double submission. Damage done to Ren, trying to take down Soul, and now maybe looking for the rings of Saturn. Can she get a submission? If Soul Ruka taps out, Fatal Influence will become the #1 contenders to the TNA Knockouts Tag Team title, shifting the weight, shoulders down, shifting the weight again with a crucifix down, another near
Fallon Henley is a pro right there. You see that counter right into a double counter, almost got a
oh my word, look at this submission right now. You talk about Ren Sinclair and everything that she has been able to, this is the dangers we talked about. Soul Ruka out of nowhere, hoisting up Ren. And a chop block from behind into a shoulder breaker, and that was almost just plain luck for Soul Ruka.
We know Soul Ruka's had knee problems in the past. Is that something that's going to come back to haunt her in a matchup like this?
Quite the form, just rock Laney Reed up and over comes Kendall Gray. And Gray just got knocked down by Fallon Henley, who's yelling yeehaw as she's having her time right now in this matchup.
Fallon's in the right place at the right time, and you talked about who's the favorite? Who's the favorite? Fatal Influence right now doing some beautiful work.
Well, you said Fatal Influence would be the team to beat in this matchup, and Laney Reed right now is just gaining so much great experience into the cover to punch their ticket in a kick out. And I mean, joining Fatal Influence had to be the best decision of her career.
I mean, Laney Reed is that #1 draft pick. if you're talking to me, I mean, she's a hell of a worker, a hell of a talent, and right now she's proving her worth in Influence. Oh, yes, baby.
I'm just putting on record as we get another cover and another breakup, this time it's Soul Ruka saving things, making the tag to Zara. You said Laney Reed was the #1 pick, right?
Yes, I did.
So you choose her over JC Jane.
I'm not saying I said the #1 draft pick, son.
Who's walking out #1 contenders?
Ooh, big elbow to the face. Oh, and a big knee by Zarya there.
Look, there's 3 teams where there's only 1 championship opportunity. Kendall Gray right now is caught in the grasp of Zarya. And Zarya competing tonight, not at 100% due to the damage done to her left shoulder, which we've already seen come into play in this matchup, where her body just gave out and she dropped her partner, Soul Ruka. But right now, all the way to the tippy top, as Fallon Henley coming in out of nowhere.
Kendall Gray right now is in a very, very bad position. Oh, yes.
She's in a worse position now, but all 3 women are down with a personal concierge looking on at this matchup. Take another look. Rough landing for all 3 women as 3 teams now competing for 1 opportunity. This indeed is awesome. This is our main event.
Thanks, mate.
All 3 women now in this match are fresh. The winners will face the Elegance brand, whom won the TNA Knockouts Championships this past Thursday on Impact. Red QCC right now lighting up Soul Ruka. And it is important to remember that Ren Sinclair, Kendall Gray do hold a victory over Fatal Influence. But right now they're going against Ruka. And a little 2-for-1 for Ren Sinclair. And can the duo of the Ren QCC overcome the odds once again?
Gotta give it up for Ren Sinclair. I mean, she's become a hell of a worker. I mean, a hell of a talent since she's tagged up with... Whoa, wait a minute.
As Kendall Gray making the tag, and it is Ren who took over a leadership role. As now, look at that combination offense.
Kendall Gray, I mean,
we could have new #1 contenders. And,
got caught it. Kendall Gray, I mean, she's been doing such good work becoming Evolved champion. She's an X Factor. She definitely can pull it off. Not look past Kendall Gray.
Big super kick. Charging right back.
Oh, baby. Lady Reed.
And no, not quite yet. And out here, JC Jane thought her girls had the #1 contendership locked up, but no, they did not.
Check it out right here. That should have been a 3 count right there. The referee might have been a half second late right there. Okay, this match should be over.
Talk about being a Evolve champion, of course, Evolve every Wednesday on Tubi. But Laney Reed right now got countered great from behind. Holding on. Nope, couldn't do it. Rolling through. Shoulders down.
Oh, so close.
Whoa!
Whoa!
A difference maker. JC James. Nose in. He just paid the price. And submission getting locked in right now, Book. Looking for the submission.
It's locked right there. Lady Reed need to move. You need to get on your bicycle, lady.
Trying to break the grip, and if that shoulder extends, we may get a tippy tap over the top. Big splash of Soul.
Soul Ruka. Wow.
Wow. What a main event, and Soul flew through the air to break up that count, because I'm not sure how much more Laney Reed could have taken in that moment.
Soul Ruka almost stole that moment right there. Trust me, she would have no problem doing that, man. Trust me.
3 teams, 6 women, but other 3 women are down. These are the last 3 that are standing right now.
Oh, double tap.
Yeah, we'll check my map. That 3 turned to 2, and it might turn to 1 here in a second.
What a fighter. What a fighter, this young lady right here.
And these 2 have met on it for the Women's Championship. Gray turning Laney Reed inside out, and then up and over. X marks the spot for Soul Ruka. Laney Reed coming in right now. She gets caught.
Wow.
Right to the back. German suplex, and Soul Ruka putting the weight of her team on her shoulders. Swing and a miss from Fallon. Fallon getting chopped down now. Soul Ruka is becoming a one-man destroyer as a tag was made. Zarya, though, is now legal. Zarya just tagged herself in. Looking for that double
Zarya for the steal a piece of the action. I love that.
I don't think they care who takes what in the action. They just want to be #1 contenders. And now Soul's thinking, what is going on? Up, over. Oh, nobody there. Fallon pulling that middle rope, saving herself for a moment. Zarya realizing what's happening, turning back around, and just dropped Laney Reed. Coming in. Shades of Gray.
Whoa, you gotta be kidding me. This is it. This is it.
And, Laney Reed, you talked about this moments ago to me. Rolling up the hell. And there's no disqualification. JC Jane turning this matchup around with Sinclair. In comes Fallon Henley, running to the security barrier.
Right place at the right time. That's the pro.
Red QCC has been wiped out. This truly now, Booker, is down to 2 teams. Fatal Influence, crucifix bomb from
Lady Reed. Wow.
Soul Ruka, and that went right down on that damaged, injured shoulder of Zarya, who's trying to turn it inside out. These 2 women. Up, bam. Down goes Laney. And DDT, nice counter from Fallon. Something's got to give in this matchup, and it might be this blockbuster out of the corner.
Zarya's in trouble. This is it. This is it.
For #1 contender.
Whoa, you gotta be kidding me.
Ruka just saved things for her team and just dropped Fallon Henley.
Gotta get up Soul Ruka right there, being there for a partner. I didn't expect that. I truly didn't expect that.
Back in comes Fallon, Laney Reed again. All these women battling in this matchup, fighting for that #1 contendership, and double soul snatcher. And think about who's legal. It's Zarya. And on top of all this going on, big breaking news, NXT Tag Team Championship defended next week. We got new #1 contenders in TNA.
Here are your winners, the team of Soul Ruka and Zarya.
Soul Ruka, the #1 contenders now for the TNA Knockouts Tag titles. And what a week next week is shaping up to be. Those 3 qualifiers that set the field for the NXT Championship ladder match. OTM Dark State for the NXT Championships. But what just happened in this matchup? Because off this blockbuster, bam, the Elegance brand had to be thinking it was going to be Fatal Influence, but it might have been a fatal mistake. Too close to that bottom rope, and it was the ability for bam, Soul Ruka to keep things going for her matchup. And then in this matchup, able to hit this double soul snatcher to set up Zarya, fighting through the pain, battling through everything. Championship matches at Genesis to this moment here tonight. With the personal concierge looking on, what must be going through his mind? What must his thoughts be for the Elegance brand? But next week, as we talked about, there will be not one, not two, but three qualifying matches who will round out the field for the NXT Championship ladder match that will take place on February the 3rd. But in addition to that, we just found out the breaking news. We heard from the challengers. We heard from the champions. It's official. The NXT Tag Team titles will be defended. Dark State takes on OTM live next Tuesday on NXT. But there you're taking a look at the two women in the ring. Victorious, Sol Ruca, Saria. Are the TNA titles going to cross the line? Are those Knockouts tag titles coming to NXT?
And that is it. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Hope y'all enjoyed NXT. It was actually a pretty solid show. So I will see y'all for tomorrow's video. Until next time, see y'all later.